Once you receive your email invitation for your online enrollment session, please make sure you read the instructions carefully. In today's example, our applicant's name will be BEOC applicant. Their program choice will be the English for Speakers of Other Languages program, commonly known as ESOL. In preparation for your enrollment session, make sure you download the Zoom application onto your device by clicking the link provided in Step 1. Next, download the Zoom application that is needed for your device. For example, if you have an iPhone, you would download Zoom using the Apple Store. If you have an Android, you would download Zoom using Google Play. After you finish downloading Zoom, move on to Step 3 by registering for your enrollment session. Because our applicant is an ESOL applicant, they must attend the HSC/ESOL enrollment session. Here in this example, they have 2 days to choose from. Our applicant will attend the session on May 10th at 4:30 p.m. To register, click where it says Register for your session underneath the date of the enrollment session that you would like to attend. After you've clicked the link, the meeting registration webpage will appear. Make sure to enter your first name, last name, and email address. After you've entered the required information, click the blue button that says Register. After you finish registering, you will receive an enrollment session confirmation. Make sure to save this email so that way you have it available when it is time to log in 5 minutes before your enrollment session. Moving on to step number 4, you must review EOC eligibility requirements and the required document checklist. Click on either hyperlink to open the web page. On our web page, you'll find our eligibility requirements, document checklist, and links to commonly requested documents. Make sure you read through this information carefully. Remember that required documents are due 2 business days after your enrollment session. Now, on the day of your enrollment session, make sure you log in at least 5 minutes before your session using the confirmation email you received earlier after registering. Click the hyperlink that says "Click here to join." Because you've already downloaded Zoom, click where it says "Open." Wait until you are allowed into the meeting. After you've been admitted to the meeting, you will be asked to join the audio. You will have the option of selecting either Wi-Fi or cellular data or connecting by dialing in. For today's example, I will use the Wi-Fi option to join the audio. On your screen, you'll find our housekeeping slide. Since we've already connected to the audio, the next step is to make sure you've muted your microphone. Here's an example of what your screen should look like when you're muted. If your audio is not muted, press the little microphone to mute. The next step for our applicant is to confirm their attendance. In this example, Ms. Oakley will be the BEOC attendance keeper. On the day of your enrollment session, make sure to carefully read the housekeeping slide to know which staff person to private message to confirm your attendance. Your private message should include your phone number, email address, and the first and last name that you used on your online admissions application. There are 2 ways in which to send a private message to a BEOC staff member. The first is by clicking where it says More. After you've clicked More, a menu will appear. Then click where it says Chat. Then click the blue word that says Everyone. After clicking where it says Everyone, you will select from a drop-down menu Miss Oakley's name. Then begin to type your private message. Remember, it should include your phone number, email address, and first and last name that you used on your online admissions application. Once you finish typing your message, click on the blue arrow to send your message. Then press Close to close the chat and return to the presentation. Now I'll cover a second way to send a private message through Zoom. Click where it says Participants on the bottom of your screen. Then select from the drop-down menu Miss Oakley's name. Just like in our previous example, type in your message, and once you've finished writing your message, click the blue arrow to send your message. You can close the chat once you've finished typing your message to return to the presentation. Lastly, take a moment to get a pen and paper to take notes throughout the presentation. If any questions arise throughout the presentation, type them into the chat box so the host can answer them during the question and answer section. For additional questions, contact us by phone or email, or visit our website to learn more about BEOC.